Karthi, today we'll see a new concept that is nothing but Terraform backend. The concept is Terraform backend. See, if there is no backend, what is the drawback? If you go for the backend, what is the advantage? Terraform back. Suppose Terraform backend is nothing but remote state storage, remote state storage in S3 bucket. Remote state storage in S3 bucket. What is remote state storage? See, Terraform dot tf state one file is Terraform dot tf state. You may ask me, sir, what it contain? It contain, it contain, or it is the backup file for an actual resource, an actual resources, resources, resources from a cloud, from a if I see you, you can get the clarity. What does it mean in the sense? Assume you are the admin. You are the admin. You want to create a resource. Where you want to create a resource? Maybe AP South. You are creating a resource on AP South. This is the cloud. Assume this is the cloud. In that cloud, you want to create this resource. Whatever it is, we don't know. This is the resource you are creating. Admin one is creating his own resource. We are very happy. Whenever you apply the command Terraform apply, Terraform apply, automatically it will create internally Terraform, Terraform dot tf state file. tf state file. Terraform dot tf state file is the local file. Is the local file. Is the local file will created will created within your local system, within your local systems. Not everything is fine. In the same way, some other administrator, maybe some other person is also wants to create a resource. He is also wants to create a resource. Everything is fine, no problem. He is also trying to create a resource. What happened? Suppose he is trying to create a resource. What happens in the sense? Again, it will create a new resource. Again, it will create a new. This is the drawback or positiveness. This is the drawback. For this user, my intention is for user one using same resource, user two may also using same resource. For their understanding, user one wants to use same resource, user two is also wants to use same resource. But how many resources are creating here? Two. This is not our requirement. This is not our requirement. This is our requirement. Which is our requirement? Tell me. Only one resource is managed by two users. Two users. Assume. My intention is he created a resource. He wants to update a file. He wants to update. You know the word update, right? Update means what? Update a configuration. Update a configuration. If you want to update a configuration, which he require in the sense, he requires Terraform, Terraform dot tf state file. In your local system on Terraform state file is there in the sense user one. User to also require Terraform dot tf state. This local file will not move to here. Will not move to here. User one has own Terraform.tf state file. User two also may have own Terraform.tf state file. Is it good in the sense? Again, it is not good. For this purpose, industry people what they did in the sense, In AWS, S3 bucket, you know, right? This is the S3 bucket. This is the S3 bucket. In S3, what is their intention is they are telling, please store this terraform.tf state file within S3. This is the S3 bucket. Karthi, where we are storing terraform.tf state file? Within S3.
Yes, three.
Within S3. What is the advantage? If you want it, he can pull. See, the command is simply terraform, terraform, pull, terraform, pull. He can pull it. Here is also you need it. Terraform, terraform, pull. Just he can modify, he can modify. One more thing. He is also having same resource file, terraform resource file, .tf files. .tf file. He is also having same .tf file. But here see, he can change. He is also can change. Both changes can be applicable and modify that latest terraform.tf state file where it is available in S3, that is known as Terraform backend. Terraform backend. Karthi, got it or not? Little bit understood? Back end. Where we are storing our remote state file within S3 bucket. Whenever you require, we can pull it. Whenever I require, I can pull it. If you do any modification, where it will store? It will store in the remote storage. That is the Terraform S3 backend. Terraform S3 backend. If you say yes, you may go for practical scenario. Shall we go for practical implementation?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, yeah, good. Now check it. I'm trying to implement Terraform backend. Yes. See there I'm going to here Terraform manifest files. There I'm copying all these things other than versions. Other than or else I may take everything. Control C. Windows key E. We are going to today 30th, right? Today 30. There I will go for C drive. There are users within that HP, within that RAM, within that copy it. Okay. Okay, copy. You need to copy, you need to paste it. There I'm going to convert F2. There 30, 31. Only MP folder. Then pressing enter. Control A, delete everything. Now we're moving to my Terraform manifest. Control C. Now right click, copy it. I'm going to paste it in this here. What I am doing, versions I don't want, or else I may take versions also here. Maybe in this scenario I require. Good. I require here. I don't want to remove. I try to explain first. Cancel this. First I am going to connect with folder. There Windows here, CMD, you know, CD-ROM, there DIF, CD30, tab. Now DIF. Very first scenario, I am trying to show you C1 versions, C1 versions. Notepad, Notepad C1 hyphen. Now this is the new thing. This is the new thing. Even this is not required for us. I'm removing. This is also not required. Which is not required. See, adding backend as S3 for remote state storage. This is very, very important interview question. See what is Terraform backend? If you want to store Terraform.tf state file within S3 bucket, you need to use Terraform backend. See within the Terraform block, this is the Terraform block. So many blocks we use. Can you tell me which block we use till now? See provider block we use or not? Provider block, resource block, data block, variable block, output block. Have you understood or not? Multiple names we use it or not? We use. There within the Terraform, Terraform is the block. There we need to use sub block. What is the sub block name? Backend. What is the name of this? S3. This is predefined. This is also predefined. Bucket name. What is the bucket name? Terraform stack simplify. Here I am using bucket name. Bucket name maybe Karthi, Krthi hyphen bucket bucket for what? Backend. I am taking like that. Karthi bucket backend. Backend. See, their bucket name this is. Within the bucket, this is the folder name. This is the folder name Karthi. We need to create one folder. This bucket name we will create. First we will go and create bucket name. First we will create manually. They are copied. You know how to create? Just connect it to AWS. We are connecting to AWS. AWS. Sign into console. Now, yes, very good. G. Now, next. Now, connect. See, you know how to create bucket? Tell me. I think already you know, right? Please respond. What to do? Click on S3. Shall I click on S3? Yes. Now, what next? Create bucket. Where you want to create bucket, that is important. Where you want to create, not US eastward, AP southward. You need to choose AP southward. AP southward. AP southward. What is the name of the bucket? There you paste it. Karthi bucket backend. There ACL enabled. There bucket owner. There block all public access. That means private. I am converting it to public. There I am acknowledged. There just is there any versioning is enabled? Bucket versioning you need to enable it. There just create a bucket. Step one is clear, Karthik. Just you know how to create a bucket. After creation of a bucket, you need to enter into bucket. You need to create one folder. Create folder. What was the folder name there you have seen? Tell me. Dev, right? Development. Development is the folder. There you need to create folder. Now once it is over, we are going to here. Check it here in the notepad. Now observe and tell me. What is the bucket name? Karthi bucket backend, right? What is the key folder name is dev. Within the dev folder, system will create terraform.tf state. What is the region? US. East one here is our requirement is AP South one. AP South one. Good. Now enable during now for state. Till now you don't know this. Forgot. Till now you don't know this. Now provider block, provider AWS, region directly you can write region. What is the region name? AP South one. See profile. I think profile is mandatory. I think no. If generally we know what is the profile, default profile only. Default profile only. I think till now is it clear? Clear or not, Karthik? Just yes or no tell me.
Clear, sir.
Clear. Now close this. Yes. Now you check for variables. Variables really require you can take variable. If you don't want remove it. Notepad. C2 variables. See, this variable is not required. Region already I mentioned that. Even this is also I may not take. There T2 micro, default T1 I am not taking. Now variable section not required. I may delete that. I may delete that. I don't want variables. Del, that means C2 hyphen variables. I don't want variables. DIR. Next, security groups already you know, right? Yesterday we have seen notepad, notepad, security group. That means C3. That is C3. Just observe, just within a glance. Just check it. Ingress from port to port protocol CADR block. Egress from port 0 to port 0 protocol -1 CADR block 0.0.0 is anywhere in the public. Anywhere in the public. In the same way, this is the 80 port. 80 port is nothing but HTTP purpose. 443 in the sense HTTPS purpose. Again, ingress is there. Two ports were opening. One is the 80 port, one is the 443 port. I hope this is already we have seen yesterday. Now, third one. There's EC2 instance. This is important. Notepad. That is C4. C4. Just observe. Then observe resource AWS instance, my EC2 VM. This is important. Data dot. This yesterday we have seen, right? Data dot AWS EMI data Amazon Linux dot ID. What is this, Karthi? Just to respond it. Which block it belongs to? Which block? Data block or data resource block? We may create it. Already we got yesterday we understood. If you want to create a data resource, we need to create data block. From data block, we are gathering the latest AMI, the latest AMI. There variable dot instance type. There we are fixing. What we are fixing? Just we go for double quotation T2 micro. T2 micro. I fix it. Key name Terraform key already in my system is there. User data file also Apache install.sh is there. Yesterday we have seen VPC security group IDs and AWS security group dot VPC web ID. Here also one ID. Here also one ID. For this is 22 port number opening. Here 80 opening, 443 opening. Tag name Amazon Linux VM. Is there any doubt in this? Please respond. Is there any doubt? Here we created two security group IDs. That's why I mentioned within the square bracket. Square bracket in the sense list of security group IDs. Now close this. If any missing, please try to respond. Output. There I may get public IP. There I may get DNS name. There I may get DNS. This is nothing but AMI data source. Yesterday we have seen. Anyway, I am showing notepad C6. Check it, data source. Yesterday we have seen data block. See, get latest AMID from Amazon Linux to OS. Yesterday we have seen Amazon, that is the most recent true. This is name root device EBS. Virtualization type is hardware virtual machine. That is the HVM architecture is 32-bit, 64-bit. Now, simply I'm trying to create a terraform.tf state file, not in the local where I want to place. I want to place within S3 bucket. Quickly may check it. See terraform upload. Terraform just upload. First, you know Terraform init. This is new one, right? Terraform init. It is initializing provider plugins means downloading required HashiCorp AWS plugins. After downloading, after initializing, we need to go for Terraform apply. Generally, TF terraform.tf state file where it will create within the local system. But here it will create on the remote system. We'll check it. After apply terraform.tf state file, maybe somewhere provider AWS, there one curly brace is missing. We'll check it where it is missing. Curly brace is missing. There terraform C to C1. In version we are having problem. Terraform is good. This is okay. Why, what it is saying? What it is saying? This is okay. Terraform is good. Backend S3 is good. Missing one curly brace. It is saying it is expecting. Anywhere that is the problem. Provider AWS. This is good. Terraform. No, we are not wrong. What it is saying when provider their HashiCorp AWS on C version.tf line 18 in provider AWS their PROVADR provider AWS. Why you are getting an error? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Even this is not required. No, S3 is okay. After that, this is okay. Terraform. PROVADR provider AWS. Provider AWS. Backend S3. Backend S3. Check this. Close this. Yes. I will go for DA. Now I need to del star dot rns dot del dot t star das. That was the problem. Delete del dot t yes ls or dir not deleted. Now go for Terraform. Okay. Terraform init. Terraform init hyphen update. Not supporting. Only upgrade. UPGRA. 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 Update in the registry Terraform. We'll try for once again apply. Or Terraform plan. Terraform is to PLAN plan. Are you really having problem or not? We'll check it. Now in which C1 versions.tf line 14 in provider AWS problem. Registry terraform.io HashiCorp AWS with provider. AP South one. Oh, invalid AWS region problem. Okay. AP SOUs. Spelling mistake is there, Karthi? Check it. Keep on, we are testing some other thing. The spelling problem is there. The spelling mistake AP. This is AP. AP South one. That's all. Yeah, we wasted 5 minutes time only per Terraform minute. Now directly Terraform apply. It will work. Now check it. No errors maybe. See, it is creating three resources. Once if I QES, after creation, we need to check tf.test file, tf.terraform.tf state file. Here is it creating or not? Is it locally created or not? According to our scenario, it won't create locally. It won't create locally. Where it will create, Karthik? Where it will create? On S3 bucket. On S3 bucket. There I am going to refresh in S3 bucket. There I am going there. See, actually I created dev, right? I need to refresh it. Just I am refreshing. There within the dev folder, there I am going to click. See, did I create? System got created. Just observe and tell me. Karthik. Who created this? Am I created or system got generated? Even see the time. Very latest 1758. Here also see 1758. Matching or not? Just now got
Yes, sir.
just now January 30, 2024, 1758. Just maybe 10 seconds back got created. See, we check on the local system. We check on the local system. Yeah. See that terraform.tf state. Where is the terraform.tf state? Check it and tell me. Is there any terraform.tf state file? No, right? Why no? For every user, if any update is there, even if I provide these files, resource files, you may update. Where it will update by default, according to our scenario. Everything it will be updated within S3 bucket. What is the bucket name? Karthi bucket. This is nothing but Terraform backend. Is it clear for you? I hope you got the clarity. But in one small drawback is there. What is the disadvantage if we store our S3 terraform.tf state files in S3 bucket? In S3 bucket, one small drawback. First, I'll try to explain. This is S3 bucket. What is the major problem? Assume user one is going to create a resource. Yes, no problem. This is here. Which file will be created? Which file will be created? Terraform terraform.pf state. In the same way, user 2 is also going to run, parallelly that resource file. That resource file. What happens? What happens? Here system will execute, system will go for parallel execution. Parallel. Parallel execution of Terraform, Terraform T parallel execution of .tf state files, .tf files, .tf resource files. But in reality, one after one only good policy. One after one in the sense, user one is started execution. User one got started execution. Once user one started, we need to get a locking, lock. But remote state S3 cannot support lock mechanism. Are you understanding or not? S3 can't support lock mechanism. That means simply no, maybe no security. There you may get ambiguity. See, to avoid such ambiguity, you want to execute sequential execution, you never go for parallel execution. Our intention is what? You never go with parallel execution. Parallel means user 1 may run that file, user 2 may run resource file. What happens? Both will run parallelly. Both will run parallel execution will happen. If you want to avoid parallel execution, you go for new concept. That is the DynamoDB lock mechanism. What is the mechanism you want to apply? Dynamo, Dynamo, DB, DynamoDB lock mechanism. What is the advantage of DynamoDB lock mechanism? Only sequential execution will have. Simply we can say locking, locking, locking can be approved. Locking can be applied. Shall we go for how to apply locking? How to apply locking? Just I may try for two users can execute at a time. We'll try for two users can execute at a time. We'll try in this way. How to try in this way? I may go with two prompts. This is one prompt. Maybe assume I may go for in this way. You may understand very easily. This is one prompt assume. The same way, I may go with Windows key or CMD. There I may go with their CD-ROM, their DIR, again CD30, CD30 tab. There I may go with another prompt. Another prompt. Observe carefully. Both will run this one or not. There I may apply Terraform. Terraform APP. I apply once again. Just it is asking confirmation. Here is 0. We may do small change. Here also I am trying for. Here also I am trying for Terraform. TRRF. Terraform APP. Apply. I may do little modification. I'll tell you what happened. What happened. See, user one assume this tab is nothing but this side, left side is nothing but user one, right side is nothing but user two. Both users wants to create a resource. What they may do? Here sudo, not sudo, notepad, notepad. What I want to do? Notepad. No, or else dir. I'm trying to opening instance, right? Where is the instance? C instance name, C4 instance, notepad C4. There they are trying to change this name, maybe hyphen one and just I am trying to change only which one tag name Karthik. Here he is able to change tag name. Observe carefully. Yes. Here he is also trying to change notepad, 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 again C4. Again, here one is there, right? We'll try to change some other. Some other, how it is possible here, some other. Okay, no problem. Both, okay, same file are executing both people. Now try for Terraform, Terraform apply. Just you may easily understand. He is trying to change, one to change, right? Once he started, the second prompt will never give to user 2, but it is giving. We can see here, Terraform apply. Here is also expected. Here is also expected. After 1 minute, it will say an error. After 1 minute. Till now, see, here also I am trying to one to change. Here also what it is Karthi? One to change. For both users, it is accepting or not. It is giving acceptance. Hey, you want if you want it, you can. If you want it, you can. Quickly I can see I am giving yes. Here also I am giving yes. Observe. Parallelly both will run. See, parallelly both will run. Is it executed or not, Karthi? Check it and tell me. Executed or not? Executed. How to avoid this? How to avoid this? We should go for DynamoDB locking mechanism. DynamoDB locking mechanism. How to apply DynamoDB locking mechanism? DynamoDB locking mechanism. We need to apply. I said one property, right? DynamoDB underscore table. How to create? I'm going to AWS. There we are typing their new duplicate tab There you need to take dynamodb. DYN. Dynamodb. Click on dynamodb. There you need to create one table. There we need to create DynamoDB user. DynamoDB user. DynamoDB tables. Yeah, select tables. Their existing table. We don't want. Delete this. Delete this. Confirm. Now we'll try to create one new table. Table name is I'm taking Karthik. Karthik. There we need to give log ID. Log ID is string type. You don't do anything, remaining things by default. Create table. Create table. What is the name of the table? Just observe and tell me. Karthi, right? Once it is created, that name we need to use. Once refresh it, share feedback. There just refresh. Is it created or not? Tell me. Yes, it is created. There you just click on here. There table got created. Table got created. Here no need of anything. Simply our requirement is what? Table name. What is the table name? You know table name is KRTHI. Where to apply? How to apply. Now my intention. I want to go here. Their notepad. Their notepad. Not this versions. Versions here in backend. We need to provide what is the argument? Dynamo DB underscore table. Dynamo DB. There dyn dynamo DB underscore table is equal to what is the table name? KRT. Dynamo DB dynamo DB underscore table. If I am not wrong, it is the correct one. First we need to check it. We are going to this prompt also. Both prompts are required. Now up arrow, Terraform apply. Terraform apply. Where is apply? First we modified, right? We may go for Terraform init hyphen upgrade. Upgrade. Hyphen, I think. There you may go for migrate also. Or reconfigure. Terraform init. Just configure. Configure. Once you reconfigure, try to go for a Terraform apply. Terraform apply. Don't give yes, wait for some time. It may ask, it may ask confirmation yes. Before going to confirm, there you need to do some change, right? We need to do some change. Where notepad, Terraform, apply. Before that, versions no. Terraform, their instance. Where is the instance? Terraform instance C4. I want C4. C4, their instance. Again, I am changing here. For your understand. Two I am placing it. Two. There I am trying to close this. Save it. And I am going to Terraform up. Now check it. Now same procedure. There's something wherever one is there is converting it to same procedure I'm applying in this scenario. Terraform. Okay. You may get one error. See clearly error acquiring the state lock. Karthi, are you there? If you are there, if are you there, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Why it is locking? There, there we use what is the extra property? What is the property name? There dynamodb underscore table. Dynamodb underscore table. That's why even clearly it is stating that lock information, lock ID, lock path, everything clearly stating. This is very regularly asking question. How to lock Terraform S3? How to lock Terraform S3? What is your answer? By using dynamodb. By using dynamodb with lock ID. Dynamodb with lock ID. If you want to avoid this, you can avoid. See Terraform. See simply Terraform apply hyphen hyphen lock is equal to false. One more thing, it may ask ID. That ID is equal to, you need to specify this ID. Then only it will unlock. Then only it will unlock. Our intention is not unlocking. Our intention is why to lock only. Industry people also asking. They won't ask how to unlock. They will ask how to lock, because of if you don't lock, it may be having problem. It may be race condition. Race condition means both people run at a time. Some problem, right? Parallelly, two people will run means your resource may create or my resource may create. Resources are overriding. You know the meaning of overriding, right? See, even municipality. Some people constructing road, some people digging roads. You may observe in our cities, maybe some areas, right? Are you observing or not? People are placing proper road mechanism. Maybe you know their cement roads, everything they may create. Other people what they may do, they may digging for other pipeline. Are you understanding కార్తే రియల్ టైంలో అలా జరుగుతుంటో లేదు, కొందరు రోడ్లు వేస్తుంటే కొందరు ఏం
Yes, sir.
చేస్తారు, రోడ్లని తవ్వేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఇప్పుడు మున్సిపాలిటీ వాళ్ళతో కమ్యూనికేట్ అయ్యి ఈ 6 మంత్స్ లో మనం రోడ్లు వేస్తామని వాళ్ళు అనుకుంటారు కదా. ఈ తవ్వే వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయాలి, మీరు 6 మంత్స్ వెయిట్ చేయండి, మేము మొత్తం తవ్వేసి పైపులు వేసేస్తాం, ఆ తర్వాత రోడ్లు వేయండి అంటే ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. ఒక డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, రోడ్డు వేస్తుంది. ఇంకో డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, రోడ్డు తవ్వుతుంది. అలా వీడు క్రియేట్ చేస్తే ప్రాబ్లం కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చెప్తుంది, అరే వీడు అయిన తర్వాత వీడు ఓకే. సి అలాంటి మెకానిజం ఎలా ఉంటుందో చూపిస్తాను. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు, లాక్ అని చెప్పింది కదా, ఇక్కడ ఎస్ ఇచ్చాను అనుకోండి. సి వన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ క్రియేటెడ్, అగైన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ గో ఫర్ అప్లై, ఇట్ విల్ యాక్సెప్ట్. సి చెక్ ఇట్, ఈజ్ ఇట్ రియల్లీ యాక్సెప్టింగ్ ఆర్ నాట్. నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓకే. Again it is accepting or not. Accepted. Maybe 0, added 0, changed 0. Is it executed or not? At least in previous scenario, what happened? It is not executed. It was providing an error. Why it was providing an error? There dynamodb underscore table is equal to the table name. Dynamodb identifying this one. It can hold one lock ID. It can hold one lock ID. Is it clear or not, Karthik? At least you understood little bit. How to lock Terraform backend. What is your answer? By using what is the concept? See, I'm writing here one note. Question. How to lock Terraform backend. Terraform backend. Answer is by using Dynamo DB hyphen table. DynamoDB hyphen table is equal to, here is the table. Here is the table name, you need to name it table. And automatically it provides one internally it creates one lock ID. One lock ID. Based on the lock ID, it can stop execution only. Here simply answer is sequential execution. Execution will happen not the parallel execution, not the parallel parallel execution. Are you got it or not? Have you understood, Karthi? Tomorrow, remaining things are since today we have seen mainly. See, I am writing once again. Today we create, this is very, very important. See, Terraform is the block. Within the Terraform block, what they written? This is the backend, backend, backend S3. Are you agree with me? Backend S3. Within the backend S3, what are the arguments they mentioned? Please try to respond. What are the arguments? They provided three arguments. One is the bucket. We use CKET bucket. There is the bucket name. Don't mention bucket name. Bucket, then key. Then key. What is the key? Key is the, here is the folder name. There is simply I am giving a folder, folder underscore name slash, that is the Terraform, Terraform dot tf state, Terraform dot tf state. After that, what they are expecting? Simply you know the answer. What they are expecting? Region, region, region. What is the region here? AP, AP, South, AP, Southward. Only today we understood. Oh, bucket name, key in the sense which folder you want to store your Terraform state file. What is the region? AP Southward. After that, just this is the Terraform. After that, we return provider. This one already you know multiple times we are writing. We are writing PRO, VA, VR provider. What is which provider? AWS provider. Where you are placing? That is the what is that? Tell me region. Which region? That is the AP South. This is the special thing today we discussed. Got it or not? By default,
Yes, sir.
Terraform backend, our remote state file will be available. Remote state storage is nothing but S3, you know. But in S3 is not having capability to stop parallel execution. S3 is not having capability to stop parallel execution. Which is having capability to stop parallel execution? Quickly tell me the answer. Dynamo, Dynamo, DynamodB. Through DynamoDB underscore table is equal to table name. In that through this one, we can stop which execution? Parallel. Yeah, parallel execution. I hope you got it. Remaining things we'll discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow class timing will be possible 11 a.m. to 12, 11 to 12 more. Is it okay for you, Karthik? 11 to 12? Is there any modifications required? Tell me. Tomorrow morning, 11
Sir,
a.m.
daily we can take 1 to 2, sir.
1 to 2. There is no problem for you. Afternoon
No,
1
sir.
to 2. Okay. So
No problem.
tomorrow we may go with AM afternoon 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay.
2 p.m.
Okay, good.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Remaining things. Tomorrow mainly concentrating on again Terraform state file. Terraform dot tf state, that is having so many options. Maybe nearly 6 to 7 options are there. We'll discuss all those options. Then we can get the clarity. What is the need of Terraform state file? How to remove, how to add, how to, maybe so many internal options are there. We'll discuss all those options. Okay, thank you. Stop recording first.